Working Perspectives Podcast presents WPP News.
Hello and welcome to the Working Perspectives Podcast presents WPP News. I'm Matt Lavelle, accompanied by Liam Reese, Mikey Madigan, and J-Dub. On this show, we'll be bringing you the internet's juiciest news stories and reporting on everything from Urkel's weed line to the return of Oasis and how Batman was boning. We're going to head now to Liam Reese with entertainment news, who's going to give us the latest in the world of celebrity. Liam, what's the scoop?
50 Cent was recently on the $1 Million Worth of Game podcast on Sunday, where he disclosed that he spent an astronomical $24 million just on legal fees in his career, according to his estimations. "I can't wait till I get rich," he said in jest. "Just on lawyers, I've spent $24 million in my career on legal fees." 50 remains tied up in lawsuits. 50, born Curtis Jackson, was sued in civil court in January over an incident from summer 2023 in which a video of the moment captured him flinging a mic on the side of the stage performing, allegedly causing an LA radio host to suffer severe and permanent injuries. Then in May, 50 Cent filed a defamation lawsuit against his ex, Daphne Joy, over her public accusations that he physically abused her. He called the allegations unequivocally false and a calculated attack designed to destroy his reputation. You should check out that episode of $1 Million Worth of Game because there's a lot more than just that story, that podcast. And earlier this week, minutes before the LSU and USC game kicked off Sunday, Disney Networks went dark for DirecTV's 11 million customers. DirecTV's CFO, Ray Carpenter, said today on a call with media and analysts that the company will fight as long as it needs to against Disney, adding that the carriage dispute is not run-of-the-mill. The breakdown of negotiations occurred in the middle of the U.S. Open tennis tournament and just ahead of Monday Night Football next week. While DirecTV did not directly comment on whether it could strike a deal ahead of the NFL game, Carpenter said there are no dates that are drawn in the sand. But they better get moving because we're less than a week away from that Monday night game. That's all for entertainment. I'm Liam Reese. Back to you, Maddie.
Thank you for that, Liam. When researching this, 50 Cent stated that he's coming out with a new song to speak about his legal fees, and it goes like this. Many men, many, 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 many men has represented me. That was great. Let's keep it moving. Keeping on moving down the road, we're going to head to the one and only Mikey Madigan, who's going to give us the update on the legendary resume of the one and only Batman. Mikey, what's the story? Yay!
Yep, William West Anderson, a.k.a. Adam West, a.k.a. OG Batman, is way cooler than I once thought. I remember Michael Keaton, Val Kilmer, George Clooney, and Christian Bale, all who played the only superhero who has no superpowers. Instead, Batman was just a rich nerd with awesome toys, cool cars, a kick-ass butler, and some small, slim, gay twink friend who called himself Robin, who was always around doing nobody knows what. He also was dumb enough to believe that his shitty half-faced mask with the corny ears disguised his true identity from the public. I was sure Batman was a poser who didn't deserve the superhero title, but Adam West completely changed my mind. See, in an interview shortly before OG Batman died, he explained how one night in Aspen he went out for a drink and awoke the next morning to a hangover and a heavy police presence around him. They escorted him out of city limits and told him not to return for a long time after he went full Coxman superhero and banged every woman in the city. Now, he said he did receive a letter 15 years later from Aspen saying, "You're welcomed again." This BBC, not that one, Big Batcock, is the long dong of the law. And OG Batman shall never be forgotten. I'm a fan. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you for that, Mikey Madigan. When reaching out to Adam West, we found out he's dead, but from beyond the grave, he told us, "Holy sweet pussies, man."
Adam West used to hit the back wall.
Oh, he used to Isaiah Maxwell him. So let's keep it moving. Keep it on moving. Keep it on moving down thy road. we're going to keep it moving. We're going to head to J-Dub, who's returned from his hiatus filled with dog shit, literally.
Hello.
Yep, fun to have you back. Don't fucking interrupt me.
Sorry.
Oh, you're fucking sorry. Let's keep it moving. J-Dub's going to give us the rundown on, a Wonderwall. Fucking go ahead, J-Dub. What's the story?
So
Cunt fucker.
apparently, Sally's not gonna have to wait that long. Oasis is back, and in other news of things I give a shit about, I wish the Steiner brothers were back, the Dudley brothers were back, the Diaz brothers were, doing anything. Oasis is apparently back. They're gonna perform at the O2 Arena. They're gonna perform a concert. Fuck Oasis. They're a bunch of limey Brits. They wear gay parkas and. Yeah, I don't care. I don't care at all. They're ugly. I want the Lavelle brothers to do a show together. How come you two both have podcasts, but you two won't perform together? That's the real beef in the media.
Mm-hmm.
Get them together. Matthew, back to you.
Thank you for that, Justin. I'd ask you why you never did a show with your dad, but it's because he didn't want to fucking know you.
Too many episodes.
What a loser.
Is the Wonderwall in Gaza, or is that the one in Germany?
Thank you for that, Jada, but not really. We're going to keep it moving, keep it on moving down the road to everyone's favorite news anchor, the one and only old Uncle Matty, Matt Lavelle. He's going to give us the update on, the greatest love story ever told, essentially. Old Uncle Matty, what's the story? Yay.
Oh, but the cunt fuckery, is it?
What? Yeah, it's a bit of fucking cunt fuckery, Justin.
Oh, are you done throwing it to yourself? Please continue. I don't think the fans will realize that you've switched locations until you change your background.
All right. Let me talk about this fucking bullshit to get clickbait. So, here you go.
Yep.
Hello, I'm Old Uncle Matty, live from the WPP News studio. Love contract revealed between Taylor Swift and Travis Kelce. In a story that has social media buzzing, a surprising discovery has been made. An alleged love contract between pop superstar Taylor Swift and NFL star Travis Kelce. The contract, supposedly signed by both parties, outlines the terms of their relationship, including the number of concert tickets Kelce must attend, and the frequency of date nights. While the authenticity of this contract is yet to be confirmed, it has sparked a frenzy of speculation and memes online. That's it. Back to me in the studio. Thank you for that, Old Uncle Matty, the greatest news anchor in the game. Speaking of love contracts, turns out, can't buy me love.
Jada buys love all the time.
I wish I could buy love, but thank you for that. Fucking me. We're going to keep it moving down the road. We're going to head to Liam LaSchmegla Reese, who's going to give us the old Florida update. Liam, thanks for sending that to the chat earlier. Sorry I didn't remember it the first time. This is the third take of this. But what's the fucking story? And fuck me in the face.
Florida man has a new business plan. A 46-year-old man's approach to selling methamphetamines at a Florida Keys strip mall landed him in jail Wednesday, according to sheriff's deputies. According to the Monroe County Sheriff's Office, deputies were sent to the Tavernier Town Center at around 6:20 p.m. after receiving reports that a man, later identified as Stephen Dexter Bennett, was yelling at shoppers and trying to sell meth to them. Bennett, of Key West, also threw a beer bottle at one man, an MCSO spokesperson said in the news release. Reports state that no one was seriously hurt, although he was also carrying around a machete. Deputies found nearly 15 grams of meth on Bennett, which isn't a ton, but it's definitely not a little, along with a scale, pipes, and that machete we were talking about while taking him into custody. Deputies took him into custody on charges of methamphetamine trafficking, disorderly conduct, battery, and possession of drug paraphernalia. Jail records show that he's being held at MCSO's Key West jail facility on $125,000 bond. I am kind of pulling for this guy because he didn't actually sell anybody meth, So I don't know. I say he's innocent. Free my man, Bennett. Back to you, Matt.
Thank you for that, Liam. I'll tell you what, if you wanted to sell meth to people in Kensington, you wouldn't need a machete. The
You
world's
might.
crumbling around us. You might need a machete to fend them off. Be like, look, you can only have a little bit. You can only have this much
Oh,
meth. Stop
one per
taking my meth.
person.
Yeah. 5 per somebody. Whatever.
Quarterly line.
Yep. Keep it moving. Keeping on moving down the road. Speaking of copper number 1, we're going to head to Mikey Madigan, who's going to give us an update on the Philadelphia 76ers. Mikey, what's the story? Yay.
Some goddamn dork from Massachusetts is trying to take the Sixers out of Philly. That's right. That asshole over in New Jersey, Phil Murphy, fuck you, buddy, is trying to incentivize the Philadelphia 76ers by laying off $400 million in tax incentives for when the Sixers contract runs out in South Philly in 2031. I just want to go over some reasons why we shouldn't go to New Jersey, the Garden State, otherwise known as Dirty Jers, the Garbage State. First off, you can't make a left turn. I have no idea why. I can't explain it, but for those that have been there, it's mind-numbing. Also, the stupid traffic circles where people don't understand how to get in, how to get out, more accidents than you can find. Let's get rid of that. And to solve the problem, for those of you that think, how can you make a left-hand turn in New Jersey? You have to go through what they call a jug handle. So I have to make a goddamn right-hand turn to circle back around to go left instead of having a stoplight with an arrow that changes colors. No, we can't do that. More garbage dumps per square mile than anywhere else in the country. And if you've ever been to Jersey, you know why. You can smell it. You can't pump your own goddamn gas. They get excited that they have the lowest gas prices, and it's only because the whole state is a goddamn petrol refinery. That's why it's cheap. It's free to go in. You don't pay anything to go into Jersey. But if you try to leave, you go to New York, you go to Pennsylvania, Delaware, whatever, you got to pay to leave this shit-smelling state. Per capita, it's the richest state in the union, but also has the poorest city in the entire fucking country. And guess what city that is? Camden, a.k.a. Little Philly across the river, where they are proposing we move our stadium to. And just to be really clear, you can't buy a six-pack in New Jersey on Sundays. There's no beer sales outside of a bar for consumption. And I mean, I don't mean to get out of control or nothing, but I know Phil Murphy. He went to Harvard. He got his MBA at University of Penn. He made millions of dollars at Goldman Sachs. Fuck you, buddy, and your shitty state, where every girl you meet, you get to fuck on the first night. Maybe we cut that. Maybe we don't. Shout out Jersey, but not getting the Sixers. Fuck off. I'm out of here. I fucking quit.
That's the 111th time since Mikey Madigan has quit. That's news to me. But let's thanks for that, Mikey Madigan. Also, he also proposed a new team name. That would go from being the Philadelphia 76ers to the South Jersey Whoas. Speaking of fucked up trannies, J-Dub's mom is around, and J-Dub's here to give us the update on
Blowing trannies.
Linda's song.
I love
J-Dub,
my mother, for the record.
you
I
and a lot of
hate
other
my
people.
father, and it's painful. What?
By father, you mean the guy you never met?
Yeah,
That
It's
one?
you
painful,
can make
man.
fun of him; it'd be so easy. But no, the one family member I actually like.
I mean, I'd love to make fun of your father if we knew who he was.
Me too. Linda's son took a bunch of money from New York from Chinese officials. She's a traitor, and the penalty for treason is death. Now, I can't positively sit here as a man and say that I've never committed any form or act of treason, but I do agree that we should just publicly hang her. You know, you want to act up, you want to be a spy, you want to do cool shit like that. I want to do James Bond stuff. I'll go to China and be a nice spy or some sort of intel informant, especially against the Chinese. They are very sneaky and they cannot be trusted. And in local news last week, my dog shit all over the house and I had to clean it. It was fucking everywhere. It was a fucking murder scene. The dog's never shit in the house before, too. It was so bad. And I know how much Matt likes talking about shit, so I really want to bring it up on the news. It was so liquidy, and honestly, you could feel the heat from it before you put the paper towel over it. Like you could almost feel how hot and almost yellowy, if that's a way to describe it. Kind of biley. Matthew, back to you.
Very good. Yep. Speaking of, they've thanks for that, J-Dub. Apparently, Linda Sun's new nickname in the press is Black Hole Sun. And also, if she does receive hanging as an offense, she'll be the first hung Asian I've ever met.
That's good. Oh, yeah, there you go.
Beckies. Attaboy, Matthew.
Beckies. All right. Well, speaking of Asians not being hung in black hole suns, we're going to keep it moving to the greatest anchor known to man, the one and only Old Uncle Matty, Matt Lavelle. Old Uncle Matty's going to give us an update on Old Urky. Old Uncle Matty, what's the story? Fuck you, Justin. All right. I'm Old Uncle Matty, live from the WPP News studio. Fucking every time you talk, the camera goes to you, dipshit. All right? Camera's got to stay on the boy. Oh, my God. Okay, just wait for yep, thanks. All right. Now, my next story, since it's finally fucking camera on me, Steve Urkel's got a weed line called Purple Urkel. Let's fucking talk about it. In a story that has social media abuzz, actor Jaleel White, best known for his role as Steve Urkel in the sitcom Family Matters, has launched a new cannabis brand in a partnership with over 710 labs. The brand, aptly named Purple Urkel, is a nod to Jaleel White's iconic character Steve Urkel and his love of the cannabis plant. While the launch has been met with mixed fucking reactions, many fucking fans are excited to see White venture into this new business venture. Are you fucking kidding me, AI? Venture into venture? You fucking twat. All right, well, that's it. Keep it moving on down the road, back to me in the fucking studio. Yeah, researching this, we found that Purple Urkel will get you as high as Steve Urkel's pants.
Let's go! Let's go!
I'm fucking 40, guys. I'm going to be 40. Speaking of who is J-Dub's mom, we're coming to the top of time. I'm Uncle Matty, accompanied by Liam LaSchmegla Kid Reese, Mikey Metagon, and J-Dub. In case you're wondering, you can find all our stuff and all our content on all podcast platforms and YouTube at Work Perspectives Podcast. You can also on Instagram at Work Perspectives Podcast. Join us on Twitter and TikTok at WorkingPPod. And if you'd like to be a guest on the show, please email us at workperspectives@gmail.com. And please like and subscribe, and we'll keep bringing you this sweet, sweet content. Please like and please subscribe. If we don't have enough people watching and listening to this show, by the time I have my next kid, guess what? No more fucking show. I mean, I can't really threaten them. I'm just letting them know this is the deal. If no one's fucking listening and no one's fucking subscribing, guess what? No fucking show. Because I'm going to have another fucking kid.
Is that what you want? Because I'll turn this fucking whole show right around. We'll go right back home.
Go right the fuck back home. Right
We'll
now.
rewind this whole thing.
Yep. We'll scrub everything from the internet.
You think I want to do this? You think this is fun? You need the news, people. Who's going to give it to you but the most reputable and responsible anchors and political analysts in the game?
Thanks for listening. Catch you fucking later.
Working Perspectives Podcast. Please like and subscribe.